The Bible is outdated. Faith is outdated. Christianity is outdated. We live in a modern world, and really, the things in the Bible, in our faith, what Christ said really doesn't apply to our modern times anymore. Brothers and sisters, it is that mindset that put us where we are at right now. And what's worse, people of faith cower from people who have that mindset. And we end up silencing ourselves, and we end up silencing Jesus whenever we do that. Because the world is hungry, but we are not feeding them what they need. In today's first reading, Paul does exactly the opposite. Imagine, people were against Christians at this time, and yet here we have Paul going at the center of the gathering, of the crowd, and teaching the very same thing that they probably didn't want to hear, that Jesus is the Messiah that was sent. But how did he do that? How did he melt the hearts of those who normally would hate that message? Paul gave them the stories of their heritage, their past, the story of their salvation. The problem right now is not only can we not give uh, our story, we cannot even give the story of our past out of fear that the world will not accept it. Well, let me give you the news that came from Jesus. The world itself will reject that news. So it becomes a question of whether you believe that news or you reject it. But the thing is, if you accept it, if you believe it, then you have the obligation to share it. Otherwise, it is just an empty knowledge. It's just a trivia that does nothing to you. But how can we do that? We have to learn our history. We have to appreciate it, love it. The first reading is a very good place to start at. How did our story progress? And why is Jesus the fulfillment of all of those? Brothers and sisters, we are all believers. We are all Christians. Let's not be the cowards of this generation. Let us be the Paul of our times. When people expect us to cower, when people expect us to just be quiet, we speak out. We study, we learn, we reflect, we contemplate, and we speak out. There is no silence for those who believe in Jesus. Let us speak out.